Welcome to the Goddess Show podcast, voices of visionary women, inspiring female leaders by interviewing amazing guests to encourage us all to rise up. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to the Goddess Show podcast, voices of visionary women inspiring female leaders. And today we have a very special guest with us today, and it's SHENALYN'S Portugal. Welcome, SHENALYN.
Thank you, Tula. Thank you for welcoming me in your podcast, Voices of Visionary Women.
Thank you. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Shenalyn now so that you know what she's all about, and we'll launch into the interview. So Shenalyn is a licensed engineer and the founder of When Urtirio. Do you want to,
Yeah,
how do you pronounce it?
yeah. It's We Nurture You. So it's just a
When
combination of three
Urturio.
words. We nurture you. We nurture you.
Beautiful. And Big Boat
Yeah.
Digital, she's helped 1 million plus training and consulting companies at least double their ROI. And for those of you who don't know, ROI means return on investment by fixing broken backend systems, recovering abandoned leads, integrating Flywheel model, and automating high ROI marketing without increasing team sizes, which is great, or ad spends. Fantastic. We like to hear that. So the
Yeah.
theme today is adapt, winning in the hybrid business model. And I'm sure that Shenalyn, being an expert, will explain what all of that means to us for our listeners and our viewers. So without further ado, I'll launch into the interview now. And what I want to ask you first, Shenlin, is because you're a female leader in your own field, and we want to hear a little bit, share a little about your own personal inspiring story. So go ahead, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a female in the tech industry, and not just in the tech industry. I'm also a female in the business. So business sector, if you can see it on the newspaper, on stages, most of the business leaders are male. That's why when you say business, you have to wear this coat, right? So that's why it's a male-dominated industry or sector. So my story started when I'm in first year high school. So the reason why I wanted to start a business is because when I'm in the Philippines, it will be hard for me to get accepted in Google. So Google is a big thing. I saw this magazine, and then the Larry Page, the founder of Google, was in it. So my first thinking that time is that I wanted to be part of Google, not because of it's a tech company. It's because I saw the employees there that they are having fun. It's not the regular company where you'll be in a cubicle. They are having fun. The Larry Page asked or having fun with their employee. They are playing in the ice skating rink. So that's why I wanted to join Google that time.
And
Then, as the time goes by, I decided that maybe I can just create my own business. So that's why I started to since because I'm an engineer by profession, so I'm into technology and robotics. But it's when you say robotics, you can uh, it's usually hardware, but hardware is very expensive. So that's why I went to software instead.
where did you get because not everyone in high school has the motivation or inspiration to become an entrepreneur. So do you think that that came from your family or your background, or where did it all come from?
Yeah, so my family is entrepreneurial. So my father has his own shop, and then my mom, though she's a housewife, she has this small store. She sells food items in the market.
That's great. So you actually grew up in that kind of spirit and environment.
Yeah, so entrepreneurship is kind of normal for us in the family.
That's fantastic. Well done. That's great. So I'll move on to the next question now. To tell us about your business. So, what were the first few steps you took to get your business up and running for our listeners and viewers?
Yeah, so the first thing that I did is um I'm just passionate about automation. Yeah, so I was in this database of this high ticket coach from Singapore, and then I just replied to that email because I wanted to do freelancing that time.
Mhm.
So I'm a working student. That's way back, I think 2017. So while I'm studying engineering, I did a part-time in this Singapore-based company. So they replied, so I was amazed that they replied to me because I don't have an experience. I'm just passionate about that area.
Wow, that sounds
And I
great.
got accepted for the job.
So, do you think your
Yeah. And
passion?
then from then on, I niched down and I started offering it as a business.
Great, fantastic. So, just so for our viewers and listeners, can you tell us about your business? I did actually
Yeah.
describe it,
So,
but perhaps you can
yeah.
explain it for, for our listeners and viewers that don't know much about it, the terminology.
Yeah. So for women, yeah, for women, I can simplify it to so that you have more time to do more vacation. So you have more time to do the smart work. Like if you are a leader, you need time to think, right? Because you will be the visionary of your company. You will lead it. You are not the implementer. You are not the operator, but you are the visionary. So if you implement automation, AI, and if you have the big data of what's working in your company, you can execute the vision. You can create architect the vision so that you can push your business forward to the goal that you have in mind.
That's such a great explanation. And I think it's really important because the thing is that as women, or generally, I mean, we're all good at certain things, but it doesn't mean that we have to do everything. And if it frees up time, then it means a lot, especially for us women, because we're so busy. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, especially if you have a family, right? So you're not just gonna look after your business, which is another baby, but you have had a real baby that you'll have to look after. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
you'll have more time for both babies, your
And
business.
more time to do what you love as well, what you specialize in, what you're good at, which is great. So tell me, what have been your biggest challenges so far?
Yeah, so my biggest challenges so far is because there's a lot of innovation happening. So there's biotech, there's AI, artificial intelligence, there's automation, and with artificial intelligence right now, you can do a lot of business because you can have a software developer as an AI agent. So my biggest challenge right now is keeping my focus so that I don't go build the next startup after the next startup because there's a lot of things that you can do right now. A lot of things is now possible because of artificial intelligence.
Okay,
And if you can see the news right now, teams can be billion dollar company can now be built with a leaner team.
hmm.
Like Cal AI, they are built with only 3 people, 4 people. Yeah, so that's the possibility right
Incredible,
now.
isn't it? So in terms of
Yeah.
keeping your focus, how do you overcome that challenge? How do you do it?
I overcome my challenge by thinking, how or why would I be focused on this thing? And of course, you need to think about long term because there's no overnight success. You need to just focus on this one thing and made it stick.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's great advice, actually. So how, in terms of difficult times, how do you keep motivated?
In terms of difficult times, so I've read this book before that you just need to be consistent. You just need to be consistent. You just need to do the work, even if you feel down. You're not motivated. You just need to be consistent.
Okay, so that's a great answer. So
Yeah.
what is the best advice that you have received recently?
Best advice. Let me just think. Um, oh yeah, so I've been following Alex Hormozy, the Hormozes, and the best advice that they give is that you just need to pick the right vehicle. Because even if you are a hard worker, if you don't have the right vehicle, sometimes your goal will be hard to reach. For example, if your goal is to walk 1 kilometer and you are walking, so it will take around hours to do the one kilometer walk. But if you're gonna use a bike to go to that 1 kilometer, then it will take, I think, a few minutes. Or and then if you use a car, yeah, it will take shorter. But if you ride a airplane, it will be much shorter. So you just need to use the to pick the right vehicle.
It's all about the vehicle. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what advice would you give to other aspiring female entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so I've been part of a conference. This is a Women in Tech here in the Philippines too. And one of my advice is that um you are you matter as a person. So because if you are a female, sometimes the exterior is feminine. You can be seen as weak. But no, you are just like any other person out there. You have your mind is matters. Whatever you think matters. Whatever you will say matters.
That's such great advice. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you, what are your favorite business tools or resources and why? Just a
I
couple?
think
Like I know
yeah.
you probably have a million of them.
Yeah.
Couple.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's very easy for me, but the complexity is which one should I mention? So right now, I have two tools that I'm currently using, which is Entreport. This is an all-in-one automation tool. So I will recommend two automation tool. First one is Entreport. This is for high-ticket coaches. And then I recommend Clavio if you are into e-commerce or
Okay, can you
retail.
please repeat those two tool names for us again?
Yeah, so the first one is Entreport.
On
Ontraport, Ontraport. So this is an all-in-one automation tool. So you can send email, SMS, there's CRM there, you can build your landing page, calendar, there's also calendar there. And then quizzes, surveys can be built there, membership. So it's all in one tool for high ticket coaches because you can build your online course there. There's a membership, courses, lesson plans. It's all there. You don't need Thinkific, you don't need Zapier, you don't need Calendly. So it's all there. You
That
don't
sounds
need Twilio
fantastic.
because it's built in. Yeah, yeah. That's why I recommend it to high ticket coaches.
Okay, what
But
about if
for
you're not a high, just for our listeners and viewers,
yeah,
say you're not a high ticket coach, say you're a small business. Do you have any tools that you would recommend for them?
Yeah, so I recommend if you are into e-commerce or retail, I recommend Klaviyo.
Fluff,
Klavio.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. So, what does Clavio do?
So Klaviyo is for e-commerce. So it does the same as high-tech for Autopert for high-tech courses, but Klaviyo is for e-commerce. So it can be integrated with Shopify.
Okay, got it. Fantastic. Now, at the moment, Shenalyn, are you actually running any promos, contests, or giveaways for our listeners and viewers? Are you still there?
Oh, yeah. So currently I'm running up. Yes, I'm still here. So you can book a consultation with me. So this is a free 25-minute consultation. So we can do a system audit, look at how lead, sales, onboarding, and delivery flow or don't. And I can also mention if your business is ready for scale and which is stopping you, or which is your what's the bottleneck that's stopping you from scaling.
Oh,
So you
fantastic.
can book. Yeah, I'll drop the link.
I
I
actually
think
have a
Tula will drop
question.
a link in the web page,
Oh,
right?
awesome, awesome. I actually have a question coming up about how we can contact you. So I'll get to that. But that is such a brilliant gift. Thank you so, so much. For our listeners and viewers, you can book a 25-minute consultation with Shenalyn, and she will, it's so, so valuable. Thank you for that. Okay, so next up, what would you say to inspire other women? Not just entrepreneurs, but other women.
To inspire other women, let me think. Okay, okay. So for me, you are in this world because you have you have something to offer. You are a gift, like um, God. Uh, Life is a gift, right? So you have a gift in you because you're alive. So when you're alive, you can create things. So make it matter. Whatever you create, make it matter. Make it impactful.
That's such brilliant advice. And I absolutely agree because um, to elaborate on that, you know, we all have a unique fingerprint. So we all have our own unique gift to offer the world. Thank you so much,
Right.
advice. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure our listeners and viewers will as well. So tell me now, Shenalyn, how can we connect with you? What's the best way?
Yeah, you can connect with me via LinkedIn. So you can find me, Shenalyn Portugal. You can just type it in LinkedIn and I'll be there. I'm also in Facebook and link and Instagram.
So you're on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as Shenalyn Portugal. Are they your usernames on each one? So let's start.
Yes, correct.
We have the spelling here on your screen so everyone can know. And what about your website, or would you like to mention that?
Oh, yeah. So my website is bigboatdigital.com.
Okay, so for our listeners and viewers, that's bigboatdigital.com. And is that where you will actually
Correct.
book your 25-minute consultation?
Yeah, so I can drop the link in the so Tula can add the link in the webpage where this podcast will be shown.
Okay, will do. So that's through your website.
Correct.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your wonderful advice and your insight into you're obviously an expert in your field in the tech world, which is fantastic. And giving women more time is so, so valuable. And it's more time to do what they love as well, which is fantastic. So, wish you amazing success. Thank you for your time and your wisdom today, Shenlin. And for our listeners and viewers, please get in touch with Shenlin and book your 25-minute consultation. Bye for now.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Shenlin. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the Gotta Show podcast. We hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and we look forward to seeing you next time.